Hi guys, today we're going to do Module 3, Lesson 8. Our learning target is to extend the use of place value discs to represent 3 and 4 digit by 1 digit multiplication. So in our last lesson, we did 2 digit by 1 digit multiplication using place value discs and our place value chart. So we're going to take it a step further and we're going to do 3 digit and 4 digit multiplication by 1 digit in our place value chart. So if you don't have your place value chart, you need to make sure you get your place value chart so that you can follow along with the lesson. Okay, and make sure you're paying very close attention because I'm going to show you exactly what we are expecting on your Jamboard assignments. Okay, so here's our first problem. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to represent 324 in our place value chart. So go ahead and do that on your chart while I do that on my chart. So I have represented 324 once on my chart. I have 300s, 2 10s, and 4 1s. Now I'm going to represent it again because we are multiplying by 2. So we want to show it twice. We want to represent 324 twice. Okay, just like our assignment yesterday, we are going to represent each column using our unit form and also represent that in our partial products underneath our multiplication problem. So in our ones place, we had four ones times 2. So 2 times 4 ones, which gave us 8 ones, which is equal to 8. So in our partial products, we're going to show 2 times, actually, 2 times 4 ones. I don't have much space over here. I wonder if I can. That's not really giving me any space. Oh, okay. So 2 times 4 ones is going to be 8. Okay. Okay. The next one, we're going to look at our tens. So we have 2 10s times 2, or 2 times 2 10s, which we know 2 times 2 is 4. So 2 times 2 10s is going to be 4 10s, which is equal to 40. Okay, so 2 times 2 10s is equal to 40. Okay, and then in our hundreds place, we had 3 hundreds times 2. We had 2 groups of 300s. So 2 times 3 hundreds. We know 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 3 hundreds would be 6 hundreds, which is equal to 600. Okay, so here, 2 times 3 hundreds. Okay, that gives us 600. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at each piece of our place value chart. So we have a 6, we have 6 hundreds in our hundreds place, we have 4 10s in our tens place, and we have 8 ones in our ones place. So our place value chart is telling us that our answer should be 648. Okay, another way we see 648 is if we added 600 plus 40 plus 8 down here, our 40 is a little high up there, and that gives us 648. And then the third place we would see our answer is when we add in our partial products. So 8 plus 0 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 0 is 4. And then 648. So we see our answer or our product at least 3 times in our problem. We're showing it in our place value chart, we're showing it in our partial products, and we're showing it down at the bottom when we are representing in unit form. So when you're doing your assignment, do not forget to represent using your partial products along with your place value chart. Okay, let's try this one. Go ahead and represent 605 times 4 in your place value chart, and then record your problem vertically. Okay, mine is not super even, but you get the gist because we have 4 groups of each of our pieces. So we have 605 here, 605 here, 605 here, and 605 here. Okay, so looking, the first thing we're going to do is record our ones place using our unit form. So we're going to record that multiplication in our ones place using unit form. So we have 5 ones times 4. And 4 times 5 ones is, well, I know 4 times 5 is 20, so that's going to be 20 ones, which is just equal to 20. Okay, next I'm going to record it in our partial products in our vertical problem. 4 times 5 ones. Okay, so we know that is 20. Okay, in our tens place, we have nothing in our tens place. We know 0 groups of 4, so we would have 4 groups of 0. That would be just 0. So we don't even need to record that here because it's not going to add any value to our product. Okay, and then in our hundreds place, we have 4 groups of 6 hundreds. So 4 times 6 hundreds is equal to, well, I know 4 times 6 is 24, and 24, so 4 times 6 hundreds would be 24 hundreds, which is equal to 2,400. I'm also going to record that in our partial products. Okay, so we can do some regrouping in this product because we have more than 10 ones in our ones place and we have more than 10 hundreds in our hundreds place. So anytime we have more than 10, we need to regroup those groups of 10. So here we have one group of 10 and we're going to bring it to the tens place. We have another group of 10 that we're going to bring to the tens place. In our hundreds place, we have some regrouping we can do. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that we can bring to the thousands place. And then here we have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we have 4 left over, so we can't make another group of 10. Okay, so looking at our place value chart, we have 2000s represented. We have 400s represented. We have 2 10s represented and no ones left over. So our ones place is going to be a 0. So here's our answer, 2,420. There's 1, okay? 2,400 plus 20 ones, 2,400s plus 21s is going to be 2,420. Here's another, okay? And then finally, when we add these up vertically, we have another 2,420. Okay, this problem we're going to do backwards. We're going to start with our partial products over here, and then we're going to record them in our place value chart. So let's try it backwards. You can use either of these methods, whichever one works best for you when you are doing your practice problems. And actually, I'm going to make this a little smaller. And we're going to okay, hopefully that gives us a little bit more space. Okay, so we're going to start with our ones. So I know I have our 3 times 1, 1. So 3 times 1, 1. And that gives us 3 ones. So I'm going to represent that in our place value chart over here like this. Okay, then I'm going to check out our tens place. So we have 3 times 5 tens. So let me rewrite it over here. 3 times 5 tens. Okay, and that gives us 15 tens. Okay, not 15 ones, not 15, but 15 tens. So I know that 15 tens is equal to 150. Okay, so we're going to draw 15 tens, but we don't want to draw all 15 tens in our tens place. We know that with 150, we have 100. And we're going to draw it a little bit below where our 3 ones is. So actually, let's draw a line there so that we don't get them mixed up. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to draw 5 in our tens place and 1 in our hundreds place. That represents 15 tens, right? If we had 15 in our tens place, we could easily regroup 10 and move it to the hundreds place. Okay, so our last one is going to be, we're going to look at our hundreds. So we have 3 times 800s. Okay, well, I know 3 times 8 is 24. So that means our answer, 3 times 8 hundreds, would be 24 hundreds. How am I going to draw that in our place value chart? Well, I know 24 hundreds is 2,400. So in our place value chart, I would draw 2 in the thousands place and 4 in the hundreds place. Okay, so now I can go ahead and add. So I'm going to add, looking at my place value chart first, what would go in each column? Well, in my ones column, I have 3. In my tens column, I have 5. And in my hundreds column, I have 5 again. And in my thousands column, I have 2. Okay, so let's add on in our partial products. 3 plus 0 plus 0 is 3. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then 2 plus nothing is 2. So I got the same answer in my partial products and in my place value chart. Okay, let's do one more problem in the same way. We're going to do it where we're recording our partial products first and then recording it in our place value chart. Okay, so when you're doing your practice, you can try it either way. Okay, so let's do our ones first. So we have 4 times 9 ones. 4 times 9 ones. Think, what is 4 times 9 ones? Well, I know 4 times 9 is 36. So 4 times 9 ones would be 36. When I'm writing 36, I see that I have a 3 in the tens place and a 6 in the ones place. So I can just represent 36 as 6 in our ones place and then 3 in our tens place. So I don't have to draw 36 ones. That would take forever. Okay, let's draw our line and do our tens next, our tens partial products next. Okay, so we have 4 ones, or 4 times 7 tens. So 4 times, actually, let's write that a little lower. 4 times 7 tens. Okay, well, 4 times 7 is 28. So 4 times 7 tens is going to be 280. And I'm just writing it a little lower so we can represent in our place value chart. Okay, so how are we going to represent 280 in our place value chart? Well, that's easy. So I'm going to put 8 in my tens place. And 2 in our hundreds place. That's 280. Okay, so let's do our hundreds next. We have 4 times 3 hundreds. And I'm going to write it out in unit form next to my problem for our partial products, just so I don't get lost. 4 times 3 hundreds. Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 hundredths is what we're going to write in our place value chart or in our partial products. So 12 hundredths is equal to 1,200. Okay, so if I'm drawing 1,200 in my place value chart, I would draw 2 in the hundreds place, and I would draw 1 in the thousands place. Okay, and then finally, our last piece, we have a fourth one, right? Because we've done the 9, the 7, the 3, and now we have to do 6. So 4 times 6. So 4 ones times 6 thousands. So let's draw our line. 4 times 6 thousands. Okay, so 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, and then we have 24 thousands. So how do we draw how do we write 24 thousands? Well, that's easy because 24 thousands is just 24,000. So let's see, 2, 4, comma, 0, 0, 0. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line just because I know that I'm done. Okay, so in my thousands place, I'm gonna have 4 thousands. And that 2 is in the 10,000s place. So I'm going to put 2 in my 10,000s place. Okay. So now I'm done multiplying. So now I'm ready to add up my numbers. So I'm going to add in our place value chart and add in our partial products. Okay. So and remember, when we add, we want to make sure that we're regrouping any tens. Okay. So in our ones place, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just going to record it down at the bottom. So we have 6 ones. In our tens, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means we have more than 10. And we can't have 11 tens. We need to regroup. So I'm going to circle my group of 10. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just double checking. And I'm going to regroup it just over here. That gives me one more 100. Okay, and then I have 1 10 left. Okay, so my hundreds place, I have 5 hundredths. My thousands place, I have 5 thousands. And then in my 10,000s place, I have 2 10,000s. Okay, so here in my place value chart, it looks like my answer should be 25,516. I'm going to check in my partial products as well. So 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 is 11. Regroup that 1 just like we did in our place value chart. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then 2 plus nothing is 2. So again, we have 25,516 is our answer here. Okay, if you need to reuse this video as a reference and can't get back to it in Edpuzzle, ask your teacher for the link to YouTube. You can also search on YouTube my name, Lauren Hancock, and you can find the video. They're all labeled with what lesson they are, each video is representing. Okay, so if you need to go back because you got stuck, feel free to go back at any time looking at the YouTube videos.